The nature of the mind is something which empty like space, always lacking in form, shape, and color. The mind is not a real space, not real space. It is like space, as I say, empty like space. But the mind is not a real space. Because space does possess shape and color. During the day, it can be light, and during the night, it can be dark. But mind always lacks shape and color. So mind is not a real space, but a like space. It is empty like space, but it is not a real space. Because space does possess shape and color. But mind always lacks shape and color. Okay? As I said, mind is empty. Mind is empty. But we should not say mind is emptiness. What is different between empty and emptiness? In Buddhism, emptiness has great meaning. In Buddhism, emptiness has great meaning. It is the real nature of the things. For example, the emptiness of our body is the real nature of our body. The emptiness of our self is the real nature of our self. The emptiness of all phenomena is the real nature of all phenomena. Emptiness is the very performed object and a very meaningful object. If we realize emptiness directly, we will free permanently from all the sufferings of this life and countless future lives. There is no greater meaning than this. So, emptiness is performed object, meaningful object. But empty means empty. Nothing special meaning, empty. Empty is empty. Nothing special meaning. Therefore, we have to say, space is empty, which means it lacks obstructive contact. Obstructive contact. Space is empty, which means it lacks obstructive contact. We know that birds fly through space because space lacks obstructive contact. We have to say, mind is empty. Mind is empty, which means it always lacks shape and color. Form, shape, and color. When we say, this house is empty, sometimes we say, when we say, this house is empty, which means no one living inside. Sometimes people say, you say, my life is empty, which means no meaning. So, differently, empty has different meaning, So through this explanation, you will understanding the dividend between empty and emptiness. Quite important. Okay. Now the function of the mind. What is the function of the mind? Mind. The function of the mind is imputing the things. The function of the mind is imputing things. We should know that without a name, things cannot exist. Without a name, things cannot exist. For example, without John's name, John cannot exist. Without Carl's name, Carl cannot exist. Without names of chair, table, so forth, the chair, table cannot exist. So this means, so things exist only because imputed by mind. So things exist only because imputed by mind, thinking this is Peter, this is John, this is Jabbo, this is Morabons, like imputed. Things exist only because mind imputed. Other than nothing. Buddha said in Sutra, there is no phenomena other than mere imputation. There is no inherently existing things. Everything are mere imputation by mind. Buddha said there is no phenomena other than mere imputation. So I am saying things exist only because imputed them by mind. By thinking this is John, this is Jabbo, this is blah, blah, blah. So this proves that everything, including the world, created by mind. By mind. There is no creator other than the mind. I always say this, even I wrote in the book, I have competence. Anything debate, they don't call me debate, I will reply. Positive, help each other, understanding. There's no creator other than mind. This truth is reality not difficult to understand. If we check carefully with a positive mind. Okay. One of the main functions of the mind. Another function of the mind is to perceive and understanding the object. Another one of the main functions of the mind is to perceive the object, to perceive and understanding the object. We normally say, I see such and such. But in reality, our mind sees that object. Because our mind sees something, we say, I see. Because our mind understanding object, we say, I understand that object. So our seeing things and understanding the objects is the function of our mind. Without the mind, we are powerless to perceive and to understanding the object. Without the mind, we are like dead body, nothing, any function. We have no PC, things, understand object, experiencing good, bad, anything, nothing. Everything is a function of our mind. There's no powerful than mind, in the world. So through this, you can understand him. Through this explanation, or if you contemplate him, this explanation, you understand the nature and the function of the mind correctly.